show up. Second secret, do not quit. All right, guys, how many of you are ready to change your health? I want everybody, I can see you. I can feel your energy. I can hear your hearts. How many of you are ready to change your health tonight? And I want to say this, how many of you realize that changing your health will absolutely change your life? That was expressed by Rena with herself, her husband, her mother, right? Her mother-in-law, Ashley talking about this family, this guy who's got shot 22 times. Can you imagine someone getting a bullet 22 times, being in chronic pain, and comes home from work and says, your patch works, right? So raise your hand if you're ready. Raise your hand. I want to see the hands. So we're going to be introduced tonight to the most innovative technology that is helping so many people take back their power. I don't know if any of you guys are into taking back your power, but that's completely what I've been about for 25 years. So I've been saying for 25 years, take back your power by believing you can. Okay. And tonight we're showing that you can do it. All right. And so what does this X39 do? It supports healthy stem cell activity when coupled with that cell-energized electrolytes. That's one of the products that LifeWave has. We love to have people consume those electrolytes because it seems like the patch works even faster. We love the energy, the recovery, the performance that comes along with wearing it, the wellness and longevity. So really it's time to shine, guys, and it's definitely time to rise. So you guys hopefully are seeing my presentation. If you're not, unmute yourself and tell me you can't see it. But what's the vision for your life? I got to ask this. What is your vision? We can all tell you our vision. We can tell you how on fire we are, but what's your vision for your health? Have you really wrote it down? I said to my mom today, what exactly do you want your health to look like? Tell me exactly, Mom. Okay. Your finances. Maybe some of you got on here tonight and you didn't even know there was an opportunity, but now you're excited there's an opportunity because you've been praying for one, right? So your finances, what do you want those to look like? How about your family? Do you want to spend more time together as a family? Maybe you want to see your spouse. Maybe you're like ships in the night and you each go separate directions. And maybe you say, wow, I hear a lot of couples doing this together. Maybe this is something my husband and I, or my wife and I, could do together. And ultimately, what is your vision for your life? It says in the Bible, without a vision, people perish. You got to get one, guys. And tonight's your night to get one. So when you get a clear vision and you take that new consistent action, which sometimes feels a little abnormal, the very first few times, Rena told you her friend chased her around for 4 months saying, put this patch on, right? It was different. It was new. It was a new behavior that she wasn't doing. It was a new technology, right? But what happens is when you take new consistent action, you achieve your vision. That's simply what it comes down to. So I want to show you, in addition to all the great people, Ashley, April, Rena, all the amazing testimonies you heard tonight, I want to share with you some people that have already changed their story with this incredible, super simple and easy to use breakthrough technology. So who's ready to be inspired? As if you're not already, we all are. I should tell you that this is not a drug or injection. This is a phototherapy technology. We're not an FDA drug or injection, guys. Thank God we're not. I don't want to be classified by the FDA as a drug. That's a rotten industry. Trust me, I've been up at the hospital the last couple of days with my mom. That industry is broken. I'm just going to tell you that. So everything we're sharing here reflects individual experiences, and the results are going to vary from person to person. We can't promise you anything, but we can promise you that it's going to signal something in your body, and that signaling is going to create a response. And then you let us know what that response looks like. Okay. We can tell you that this is a cutting edge phototherapy technology, and it uses those frequencies of light, like Ashley talked about, designed to support your body's natural processes. That's all we're doing, is supporting the body with energy, vitality, and wellness. The patch itself does not heal the body. Got this, guys? The patch does not heal the body. The body was brilliantly designed with an innate ability to repair and restore itself. We believe the light within us, that's actually created by God, right, plays a powerful role in the process. So if you didn't know this yet, God designed you to heal. Okay, you're going to learn about it and you're going to hear it. So the patch simply delivers, like Ashley said, a light-based signal. There's your word of the night. The patch delivers a light-based signal, thank you, Ashley Rowland, that the body was designed to receive. And that's going to support that communication that's happening within the body that we can't see with the naked eye, right? But it's going to help that communication so the body can function at its best. So this technology is simple, non-invasive. It's designed to work with the body, not against it. So meet Gail. This is actually Gail. This is a picture of a real woman. This is not an AI-generated woman. Her name is Gail. She's 75 years young. She came up to me over in Hawaii and she said, I just went skydiving with your son, Truett. Truett is 19. Gail is 75. Okay, guys, this is the actual picture that Gail sent me. True story. She said, I just jumped out of an airplane with your son. I said, oh my gosh. And so this is her on the recent incentive trip she earned with LifeWave. She earned the incentive trip with LifeWave and she decided to go skydiving with my son. So prior to patching, guys, Gail was miserable. She was getting slower and slower due to old injuries, right? I mean, at 75, you know what that looks like, some of you. She then started wearing the patch, and her only word was, I feel amazing. She kept saying that to me, I feel amazing. And after 1 year of wearing and sharing the patch, she actually earned the incentive trip. Imagine going to Hawaii and getting your trip paid for, and then also skydiving, in your free time type deal. She had so much vitality, she decided to go skydiving. It's never too late to live bold, live free, live full, okay? So these are real people. So how do you like Gail? I love Gail. I couldn't get over the story. I kept looking at the picture and making her tell it to me again. You guys met April tonight. April is a champion. You don't have to be sick and old to wear this patch. You don't have to disease to want to be well. In fact, don't wait to get a disease. If you're on here saying, why do I need this? Hey, I need it. And I'm healthy and young. But don't wait to be sick and diseased before you start wearing this phototherapy technology that's going to change your life. But before wearing the phototherapy technology, she was dealing with constant injuries. April would have told you this. She actually did a face plant 100 meters from the end of the race. Literally like a month before she started wearing LifeWave patches, she face planted in a marathon due to old injuries. Okay. A month later, she was thinking to herself, maybe I should get stem cell injections. And I came on Facebook talking about this phototherapy technology. She immediately started wearing the patch. Do you guys know that was the on switch for April and the inside job that was about to occur because of the signaling? That was 4 years ago. And within 3 months of wearing, her performance, her overall health and stamina improved. She has now broken over 20 plus world records in USA track and field. 20 plus world records. Literally, she just wins event to event. So the patch has completely helped her to experience a whole new level. I mean, she was an athlete, amazing, astonishing before. It's a whole new level for this tremendous athlete. And you got to meet her firsthand tonight. So this is real people, real results. How about Eddie? Eddie is amazing. Now, Crystal, his daughter, earned the incentive trip. And he said he feels the patch has given him a second chance at life. He was living in a swing bed or kind of like a hospice type situation for 18 months post-COVID because he had that breathing issue and they had him on oxygen tanks. You can see it on the first picture there. He was only awake, Crystal told us, for 1 hour a day. Okay. They began patching him. And within a week, Crystal, his daughter, said, my dad was different. So she decided to take out her phone and start documenting what was going on with her dad, right? Because at the time he was 96, right? And so they told him he was just going to die in this hospice swing bed type environment. They noticed a difference within a week. And within a month, Eddie was up, not for an hour a day, because he was only awake for an hour a day, right? When she started patching him. Within a month, he was up 5 to 6 hours a day, showering, dressing himself, playing cards and visiting with people. Hello. Okay. Within 3 months, the swing bed said Eddie, you can't stay here anymore. You're too healthy. So he went back home, you guys, and he's now living life without an oxygen tank, thank you, Jesus, and telling everybody he can about the patch. Eddie just actually achieved a rank in LifeWave. He's actually sharing and caring. He's 97 years old, and if you go follow his daughter on Facebook, he actually jumps on the mini trampoline, and he loves his life, okay? So if you're ready to love your life, thank God you're here tonight. So it's never too late for a second chance. Bethany and Adam, this couple is awesome inspiration. If you've never watched the movie Soul Surfer, go watch it tonight and prepare to be inspired. This woman, you can see right there, she got her arm bit off by a shark when she was surfing when she was about 13 years old. She then dedicated her life to being an inspiration to the planet and is a world-class, world-renowned surfer. In fact, when we met her and Ashley Rowland launched Kauai. They had a room packed with people. I loved it because we were all barefoot because you couldn't wear shoes into this studio that way. So we all walked into the place barefoot. It was awesome in Kauai. That's a perfect kind of meeting. Everybody's getting patched up, right? Adam had, he loves this technology. Both of them do. They notice an absolute increase with their performance. So what happened in a few weeks of both of these people wearing the patch, Bethany said, I had amazing clarity. I mean, she said, my brain was like thinking clear. Her husband, who was dealing with a chronic knee condition, experienced a breakthrough. And the only thing different he was doing was wearing this phototherapy technology. He knew it was the patch. He wasn't thinking it was, he knew it was the patch, guys. So it allowed them to take back the waves. Yeah. And to take care of their incredible family with vitality, stamina, and sharpness. So this is a direct quote from them. If you don't know how to wear this thing yet, here's your clue. We wear the technology 12 hours on and 12 hours off, baby. We are so grateful. That's a direct quote there from Bethany and Adam. And they are just amazing, amazing people. So, hey, you guys know this hot bunch. These are my boys, Bo, True, and Rocco. So I show you this just because I want you to know families are involved in this together. We believe in generations of health and generations of wealth. And so people are attracted to this technology, especially people that are thinking about natural alternatives, healthy solutions outside of the drug world. Hey, after being in the hospital here for the last 3 days with my mom, if you're not addicted and attracted to healthy natural solutions, I'm here to tell you, you need to be. Because that industry is really fading fast. That medical juggernaut is fading fast, okay? So we're into something big, right? So we're loving this family approach. We're attracted to this phototherapy technology. As a result, we're attracting families like the Tommies and Ashleys, the Bethanies and Adams, right? We're attracting families that want their aging parents, their aging grandparents well, their children well. That's how we love this business. And guess what? Our boys, they love this. They're just simply sharing left and right with how simple and affordable the patch is. People look at them and like, how do I look like you? Put a patch on. It's not the only thing. Obviously, these guys spend a large amount of their lives in the gym and eating super healthy, but they love the simplicity of feeling the patch's energy. When they put that patch on, they feel the energy and they're stronger. They recover better, right? Especially X49. They can lift more weight. It supports muscular endurance and muscular strength and muscle recovery, right? So they love to listen to all the miracles of the amazing people they're sharing with. So this is definitely a legacy opportunity. Again, all the statements I just made to you about all of these testimonies, they've not been evaluated by the FDA. Thank God. Okay. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure or prevent disease. This product is intended to help you to signal a specific frequency in your body that helps the body to do what it was designed to do by God. Okay. For some of you, it's designed to get your life back. Okay. So light is information. Ashley touched on this earlier. Thank you, Ashley. This is the only phototherapy technology in the world that uses your own body as the energy source. That's a direct quote from our amazing founder, which I'm about to tell you about, David Schmidt. This is the only, you can't go buy this anywhere. You got to get with the person that invited you on this tonight. That person is your sponsor. That person's going to show you how to buy it wholesale, right? So what is phototherapy? Again, Ashley kind of summarized it, but phototherapy is the therapeutic use of specific wavelengths of light to support and optimize the body's natural biological process. So those specific wavelengths of light that are happening because of the patch, those specific wavelengths of light, that signal that's occurring is what optimizes the body's biological processes. It's not the patch itself. It's just signaling it to do so, right? It works by delivering precise, non-invasive light frequencies that interact with our cells, especially the mitochondria. And, you know, if we listen to Ashley, she could do a whole hour-long talk on mitochondria, I'm sure, because she lives in that realm. But this is what it does. It enhances our energy production. It enhances our cellular communication, and it enhances our overall function. So people just simply feel better. Okay. The sun, our original healer. We know this. The sun emits a full spectrum of light. You know, the sun is way better than taking a vitamin D supplement. Why? Because with the sun, you're getting red light, yellow light, blue light, purple light even, right? And we know that each one of those frequencies is signaling something in the body to repair. As Ashley mentioned tonight, signal is your word of the night. Red and near infrared light penetrate deep into the skin and tissue, supporting that mitochondria, or that ATP. ATP is energy. I want you guys to say this out loud. ATP is for me. ATP is for me. ATP is for me. Why? Because it signals that cellular energy. Some of you need more of that tonight. So sunlight helps to regulate that circadian rhythm, your hormones, your mood, your sleep, your immune function, and detoxification. A lot of you need a lot more sun, okay? In my world, as long as you're not burning and you're just out in the sun, you're healing. Okay, that's my world. So it also helps the body produce nitric oxide, increases blood flow, reduces inflammation. This is the sun that we're talking about. Now listen, like it says down here, it's so awesome. It says this: LifeWave phototherapy patches deliver specific frequencies of light to support the body, what are we doing? We're supporting the body's natural ability to restore voltage, enhance energy, and create the conditions for optimal health and healing. What are they doing? They're not healing you. They're delivering specific frequencies. They're just the delivery method. Okay, guys? So LifeWave, this book by Dr. Jerry Tennant, if you've never read it, it's called Healing is Voltage. I was told to read this actually by David Schmidt 3 years ago, our founder and CEO. It says in this book, the body cannot heal without voltage. Voltage is the spark of life. Without it, there's no healing, only managing your diseases. That's what the medical community does, is they just give you a pill for the ill, and it really never fixes anything. You just feel worse. Light and minerals are the raw materials that the body uses to build voltage. So we're talking about phototherapy light tonight, and the minerals are going to be that Celergize, which is the amazing container that you can buy in your back office. It's called Celergize, and that actually has a lot of minerals, trace minerals, and electrolytes that the body's going to use to build up your voltage, because without the voltage, you're not going to create health in your body. Okay. So this is the formula for life: light, minerals, voltage, energy, healing. This is the formula for your health. You know, some people say it's being Christian. I know a lot of sick Christians. You do too. That's not the only thing. We can believe in Christ. Everybody here loves God, but guess what? You need to get your light right. You need to get your minerals right. Your voltage needs to increase if you're actually going to allow the body to heal itself. And then the energy and healing that's going to take place. So let's talk about our founder. We love and appreciate David Schmidt. He has nearly 300 patents. Say that number, 300. I have other friends that have one or two, and they're really, really, really smart. And they've got one or two. David Schmidt has nearly 300 patents. By the end of 2026, he will have 300 patents. What does he have them in? Regenerative healthcare and technology. If you don't know what the word regenerative healthcare means, that means the body was designed to heal. Okay. There's the old medical system that says you need a pill for every ill. And then there's the regenerative model that says God designed you to heal. I don't know about you, but I'm standing in the light. I'm standing in the regenerative healthcare model. Okay. So David Schmidt's vision combines nature, light, innovation, and our divine nature from God that's built in each one of us. It's built in each one of you tonight to support your healing, wellness, and human potential. So over 21 years ago, LifeWave actually started. This company is literally a 21, almost 22-year-old company. Can you believe this? I always say, was I living in a van down by the river or under a rock? How come I hadn't heard about this? But listen, people don't know what they don't know. And unless you go looking, and unless you go or open to receiving, like Rena was after 4 months of hearing about it, because her mom needed a solution, unless you go looking and unless you're open to receiving it, you're not hearing the message. So tonight, I pray that your hearts, ears, eyes, and mind are open to what I'm saying, because this was developed 21 years ago, and it was actually used by the Navy SEALs. And then after that, it was used by the women's Olympic swim team. Now listen, here's the great news of the night. Praise the Lord. You don't need to be a Navy SEAL, and you don't need to be an Olympian like April to wear this thing. Okay. All of you tonight can wear it. Like Ashley said, there were all different types, makes, and models, shapes, and sizes of people. There was 1,000 people that earned that incentive trip, and they all look different. You don't have to look a certain way. It can be you right now, right where you're at. Say, it is me. It is me. Say that out loud. It is me. Okay. God's called you to this thing. So David Schmidt recognized for the future of all healthcare, he said it's going to be stem cells. So he started researching. He spent over 10 years and $4 million of his own money to bring to market that X39 patch. Now, we're going to specifically talk about X39 tonight. There are other patches, but the X39 is the Mac Daddy. It is the patch all of you need to begin with tonight. Okay. Say X39, so you don't forget the name. The X39 patch is designed to elevate levels of the copper peptide. Okay, copper peptide. Remember the word copper peptide. So this is non-transdermal. This patch you put on, it's not leaching chemicals into your body. It's reflecting a light frequency into your body. That's what it's doing. So what is copper peptide known for? Like Ashley said, as soon as you understand copper peptide, you get a little excited, because look at the main thing copper peptide is known for. What's the first thing? It says cellular signaling. Ding, ding, ding. It's your word of the night. Cellular signaling. Wow. That's the first thing copper peptide is known for, is cellular signaling. Okay. Your skin appearance and skin remodeling, your collagen production support. It's known for antioxidant activity. It's known for tissue repair processes. Okay. It's known for a healthy inflammatory response. It's good to have inflammation, but it's bad to have inflammation that lasts forever, right? And it's chronic. We want healthy inflammatory response. It's also known for hair and scalp health research. It's known for gene expression related to regeneration. What else is copper known for? It's actually copper peptides known for wound healing, stem cell signaling research. What is copper peptide known for? Stem cell signaling. Wow, wow, wow. Healthy aging research, recovery and vitality support. So David Schmidt spent these 4 years, 10 years, $4 million to bring to market the X39. And here is the patent number. If you want to take a screenshot of that with your phone, you sure can. This is the wearable phototherapy apparatus that we all have our hands on tonight because someone loved you and cared about you enough to get you on this tonight. So if you don't know this yet, I told you there's going to be nearly 300 patents at the end of the year. He has over 250 now, but by 300 by the end of 2026. But do you guys know that there's also 101 clinical studies on LifeWave and regenerative healthcare from David Schmidt? 101. By the way, once you join LifeWave, all of those studies are available to you in your back office. Okay, who's ready to innovate, elevate, and transform together? I just thought I would write out the patent in case you're too busy to research it, just so you can read the abstract. Okay, that's like the layman's approach at what this thing is. So the abstract, if you go to the US patent, here's the patent number. It says embodiments enables a wearable phototherapy apparatus, that would be called the LifeWave patches, that produce a beneficial effect to a human body, such as supporting copper peptide. What does that do? I just showed you. I just gave you a list of what it does. Improvements in strength, improvements in stamina. It balances the inflammatory response via a non-transdermal container. May include an optional transdermal container that releases or increases copper. We're not even talking about the transdermal right now because we're a non-transdermal device. But that's written in the patent just in case David launches something else. You never know what the future holds. The non-transdermal apparatus, that's us. It doesn't leach through the skin. It's just reflecting the light. Reflects or emits specific wavelengths of light to elevate the levels of copper peptide. Are you kidding me? I just showed you what copper peptide does. Here's another look at it. What is copper peptide known for? You can see it once again, just to remember. I just love the stem cell signaling. I just love the cellular signaling. I'm obsessed with that. Okay, I love the word signal when Ashley talks like that. So this non-transdermal apparatus called X39 reflects or emits specific wavelengths of light to elevate levels of copper peptide in the body. Hallelujah, they should have after that. The non-transdermal apparatus, okay, we don't care about the rest, but you get the point. This is what it's doing. So it's supporting the copper peptide. So what do we see? We see those improvements in strength, improvements in stamina, and it helps to balance that inflammatory response. This is what we need to be the light, guys. You're wearing the patch 12 hours on, 12 hours off, just like Bethany told you. You can wear it right under your belly button. You can wear it up at the base of your neck, or you can wear it anywhere you feel like there's darkness or discomfort. Okay, some of you are saying, what's darkness? Listen to your body. Does something not feel good? Does it feel like it needs a little light? Trust where you feel called to place the patch. Sometimes you don't need to call and ask me where to place it. Just place me where you think it needs to go. Okay. My kids even say, where do I feel like I need it today? You know your body best. You have always been the guide. Okay. Just in case you didn't know that you can take your power back, you're doing it tonight. By the way, we won the LifeWave Biotech Breakthrough Award for Stem Cell Innovation. Kind of a big deal. I mean, they have this Biotech Breakthrough Award. There's 14 different countries. There's tens of thousands of submissions, and we won. We're just winner all day long over here. The Biotech Breakthrough Award for Stem Cell Innovation, especially when you wear X39 coupled with that Cellergize. Guys, this is a big deal. Again, over 101 clinical studies. You got that proprietary light technology. You're advancing the future of cellular health and regeneration with stem cell innovation. This is such a big deal. We're driven by innovation. We're proven by science. Not to mention all the great testimonies you heard at the beginning of this. If you didn't know about stem cells, let me just give you a little education. Stem cells are the body's master repair system. So without them, you're dead. Okay. But what happens is we're born, we have a lot of stem cells. I mean, babies are stem cell making machines. We're pretty much stem cell making machines up until age 20. At age 20 is where you start to see the decline. So if you're over 20 watching this tonight, you're declining. Okay. By age 30, you got a 60% reduction. By age 50, you got a 75% reduction of stem cells. By age 80, you got a 95% reduction. I'm going to tell you, most 30-year-olds, they can't put their finger on it. They can't quantify and verbalize, I've got a reduction of stem cells, but they're feeling it, right? They're getting gray hair. They're getting aches and pains. They take longer to get better when they get sick. They're sore all the time. They don't sleep as good. They're starting to pack on the pounds, right? Metabolic syndrome. That starts happening for a lot of people around age 30. Now, you're probably looking at this saying, do my kids need it? Well, do your kids need light is the question. And if your kids have had chronic inflammation, maybe it's skin inflammation, gut inflammation, maybe they've got a vaccine injury, then definitely I would say they need some light in their bodies. So you decide, you're the parent, you can decide if it's right for your families, okay? We can't make product claims on families. You have to decide. I just know my family needs more light. So fewer stem cells means slower repair. Support your body, support your future, be the light. Who's ready to do this? So if you didn't know this, we're number one also in momentum globally. We just were announced literally 2 weeks ago. Our company is number one in momentum in all direct sales and all of the world. It's kind of a big deal. We've won the Bravo Growth Award 2 consecutive years. That's the most prestigious award given out in all direct sales. We won it 2 years in a row. Why? We have 3,000% growth. Over 3,000% growth the last 2 years. Hello. David Schmidt, I told you about this guy. He's amazing. He's Innovator of the Year. He loves the Lord. I feel like he combines God and science. That's kind of how I feel about David. But he actually won last year, 2025, Innovator of the Year from the Direct Selling Network in all of the world. Okay. If you didn't know this, the direct selling network globally is nearly a $500 billion industry. It's projected to be a $600 billion industry in the next 2 years. Our founder, David Schmidt, is Innovator of the Year. So you don't just want to do any network if you're going to do this as a business. You want to be partnered with incredible life-changing product like you heard tonight with the right people at the right time. And because of all of the things I just showed you, this is an incredible unlimited opportunity. Okay, you got the global momentum, you've got proven recognition, you've got a powerful community of people that want you to win and heal. You've got life-changing products and you've got unlimited opportunity. We're in 80 countries. Okay, we're in 80 countries around the world. We've got a global reach. You could call your friends tonight from Asia Pacific and they can sign up immediately. You can call your friends from Mexico tonight and they'll be in the next hour, right? You can call people from around the world. So I want you right now, just if you're a person with a brain in your head and a heart beating in your chest, I want you to ask yourself, who am I thinking about that could benefit from this? I heard the miracle stories tonight. Who could I tell this to? This is too good to keep to myself. I've got to share, right? Because I care. So again, think of maybe it's your mom. Say them out loud. Say the names out loud so God can hear you. Hey, I want to help my sister. Hey, I want to help my mom. Hey, I want to help that lady, Michelle, that I met today down in Glen Ullin. Hey, say it out loud who you want to love and serve, right? So it's so awesome, you guys, that we get to be a solution in the world where there's so many problems, right? You can be and share the light with us. We want you with us. There's 3 mindsets going into this. The first one is you just want to use this product. Praise the Lord. If that's you, I hope it's all of you, because you can get wholesale pricing. So you get the best deal, personal benefits, and maybe you want to share. Maybe you're thinking of maybe a couple people you want to help out, right? Maybe save some money, maybe make a little money, but it's not big, right? The second mindset, you're thinking of a lot of people. You got 20 plus on your list already. You love helping people. You've been praying for a solution, right? And I'm going to tell you what, now you're just being handed an opportunity to help them, right? It's going to help create a very meaningful life for a lot of people. The third mindset is you're April, you're Rena, you're Ashley, you're Scott and I. You are somebody who's ready to transform your entire life, your health, the wealth of your family, your community, maybe your continent. Maybe you're, a country, maybe you're thinking of country, right? You're ready to take back people's power and help them to restore their power. And you're thinking globally, right? So the health and wealth for your family and for many other families, you want to transform your life and other families. This is a freedom-minded opportunity. And I'm going to tell you, with LifeWave, you can help change the world. Okay, so whatever your mindset, you don't have to be all in number 3, but maybe you're number 1 saying, I got to get on this patch. Maybe you're number 2 saying, I got to get on a patch and I got to get my sister-in-law on the patch. She grabs about her knee all the time. Maybe you're number 3 saying, I want to help heal the planet. It's like a Michael Jackson remake, heal the world, make it a better place, right? So what do you get started with? You've got a couple patches to get started with here. There's the Core, Advanced, Advanced Plus, and Premium. There is a 30-day money-back guarantee when you get started at the wholesale pricing as a brand partner. Listen, you decide what's right for you. If you want to do it for yourself, get started with the Core, okay? If you're saying, I got some people I'm thinking of, you might want the Advanced. I got a lot of people I'm thinking about, but you might want the Advanced Plus. I will tell you the best value to save the most money on the most amount of patches is definitely the premium. That's for the serious people on this tonight. Okay. Make sure you're on your monthly subscription, 1 to 2 sleeves a month. If you get started with the premium pack, that will keep you active from a business standpoint for 3 months. But if you're not in the premium pack, make sure you do your monthly subscription of at least 1 sleeve. And that's going to keep your account active so that as these teams continue to build, you can experience the power of the network. Okay. Again, you can be and share the light wherever you're at. There's a place for you. I just want to say this and wrapping up. We are so very proud of you. My gosh, April, Ashley, Rena, we love and adore and appreciate each one of you and your husbands and your families. We know the best is yet to come. We're helping people take back our power. And it's so incredible that we're only using our body's own light to regenerate. So the opportunity to help people and be part of the solution, say, I am the solution. Say it again. I am the solution. I am the solution someone's praying for tonight. So our mission, you guys, is to help bring light to the entire planet. And I'm telling you, it is so much fun. Let's go. Who is ready to go with me? I love it. What did you guys think, by the way, of my new presentation? Who likes it? Who likes it? Come on, give me the hands. Come on, give me that, give me that, give me that. Hey guys, I love it. It's all written out for you guys. So I'm going to share that tonight in the group. And again, if you're looking for the clinical research, please get in your back office. You have 100 clinical studies back there for all of you that need that. We are attracting the very best doctors in the world. I will tell you, I have personally have over 450 medical doctors of all walks of life. I mean, we've got everybody from oncologists to podiatrists to veterinarians to integrated MDs. We got them all. And I love it because I've always said the East and West need to come together to heal the planet. We can't be them against us and us against them. We got to come together, right? To share the message that can restore hope and vitality to the planet. So with that being said, reach back out to the person who got you on this tonight. Talk to them about getting started at the wholesale pricing. And we're so excited to see you on the next incentive trip. Again, a big round of applause for all the great people to share tonight. Thank you for your amazing testimonies and your heart to share and serve the world. All right. Share the light, be the light. God bless all of you. Have a great night. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you on Sunday.